So Lily and I are going to give a quick overview of identifying merge requests that may warrant attention. We're not going to go through all the slides, just the ones of interest. So what are we trying to accomplish? Increasing merge requests per month, reducing time to merge, especially starting ones that take more than a month to merge, and doing this efficiently without creating low-value work for engineering managers. So the idle merge request triage report has been in use for a month or so now, and it's been getting good feedback from the engineering managers. It finds merge requests that are open and have been not touched by a person in more than 4 weeks. And then it creates a little triage issue that tags the engineering managers for that group and links to the issues. So that it's a way to give a heads up that something may need attention. And it's definitely helped to reduce the idle merge requests. And then Lily's and group have also created a new SciSense dashboard. So I want to turn over to Lily and we'll give you a quick overview of that.
Yeah, so we created this dashboard so that engineering managers can go in and proactively see how many idle MRs they have currently. The first chart just tells you how much we have total, and then the second chart breaks it out by stage. The third one is the one that we want to look at to make sure that trends are actually downward trending. The third chart, the time series chart, and here it's broken out by stage as well, and you can see the volume of idle MRs that we've had over time. And the next chart is a list of all MRs that we flagged, and essentially, Wayne will go over this in the next slide, but we set certain thresholds for a number of pipelines, assignments, files change, lines change, threads, and if they were idle, so that you can, managers can go here and click on the specific MRs and see why.
Cool. Yeah, and where we landed on this was after analysis of things that make MRs take much longer to merge. We did some analysis and showed that we have a little tooltip here. So if assignments is greater than 10, it tends to take a lot longer to merge, or pipelines greater than 20, or et cetera, threads greater than 15, et cetera. So just because something is outside or is an exception or an outlier, doesn't mean that there's a problem. It means it's something to potentially look into. And where ones are that way, where they've exceeded one of those values, is where Lily's made it in yellow. And what you could do for perhaps is go to a group. I don't know, I'll pick on one of my groups and say, thread insights. Say there are these, and like this one was listed because it has more lines changed than the ones that tend to take less time, and also more threads. Or this one, it has more pipelines, files change, line change, and threads. So that may or may not be something to look into, but it is something to kind of take a look at to see if there's something that should be done differently on the MR. One of the reason why we don't have this in a triage issue yet is because the GitLab API doesn't have many of these variables available, so it's currently only available in SciSense. That's something we're thinking about. So with that, we also have some more detail here on the individual metrics that we look for. So there's some limitations, which you can read, of course. Potential next steps, just wanted to cover the first one, is asking engineering managers to review the idle MR triage issue and the SciSense dashboard periodically, making that part of engineering manager responsibilities to look for merge requests that may warrant attention. And we'd like everybody's feedback on it, which is why we are talking about it first here. Anything else to add, Lily?
Nope, handled it all.
Great, thank you.